how much and funded this financial year?
This financial year we got 330 million.
330 million. Compared to the previous year, how much?
The previous year was about 350.
So it is within that range of 300 million.
Yeah.
He's discussing 25 million, which is allocated to fund any project that Mwananchi wishes to have. Now, back to what you're saying. Sometimes Mwananchi says we put 2.5 million to a project. Why does the department allow that to happen when they know 2 million is not sufficient? And how much is it how much does one require to sink a borehole from zero to someone fetching water from the water point? Maybe you can start with how much. Ni shilingi ngapi?
First of all, drilling is a minimum of 2.5 million.
2.5. Tupige hesabu. Endelea.
That is the lower part, but some sites, because of the depth of the boreholes, it rises to about 3 million.
So let's work with the worst case, 3 million.
And then we have equipping.
Naona raia wanaendelea kufanya hiyo hesabu.
Equipping of boreholes, if you put a moderate borehole of 5 cubic per hour, you do installation of a pump, a motor, those submersible accessories, and then you do solarization, putting those solars and the cables and connecting them.
How much is that?
You put it at 3 million.
3 million. So that makes Wananchi. So if we work with the worst case, it is 3 plus 3. So it's 6 million. And even for those who are watching online, I hope you are noting that, so that next time when you're allocating funds for a borehole, you wouldn't put 2.5 million and expect to drink water the next day.
And
Sai Tuko 6 million.
Yeah, we are not over yet. And then remember, when you get water outside, out of the borehole, and people need to drink the water or to fetch the water.
Yep.
And therefore we need some small pipeline. If we are to go for a longer pipeline, the cost will be high.
Let us assume there's a water point just
we are using a nearby water point.
Yes.
A nearby water point could need a few pipes. It needs an elevated structure.
Water tank.
It needs a water tank. It needs a cattle trap and a community water point.
Yes.
That
How much
comes
is that?
to 1 million.
1 million. So we are at 7 million. Any other cost?
That is the cost of drilling and equipping a borehole up to drinking.
What steps do you take when you see under allocation among communities for given projects like the one we are using? We are just using an example of a borehole. Nyinyi mnachukua hatua gani kama department ya maji?
When we get an opportunity, always, because most of the people we meet from the community are the representatives from the ward. Those are the MCAs, because in most cases they visit our offices. And we usually, when we get the opportunity, we enlighten them that to ensure a borehole is drilled, equipped, until people fetch water, it needs such an amount of money. I also want to appreciate ZGG because when they came in, they came as partners. They didn't come as activists. And so right now we are partners, and we have worked together until we produced this document which says how much should we allocate for a water project. This is part of the training document which we use in case we have community persons, we have the MCAs. So anytime we get the opportunity to enlighten them. But also because budgeting process begins from the community during the public participation stage.
Yep.
The persons who engage the community need to address them using the knowledge they have. Now, because we have this document, when they do public participation during the budgeting process, they need to continue with that training.